just, hey, come through, man. And don't hop out in traffic, out.
No, we the Lord.
All praise.
We the Lord. Shalom.
Shalom, man. Hey, the spirits is out here, man.
Just like the female.
When you see them beers and fringes, know we come to handle business. When you see them beers and fringes, know we come to handle business. When you see them beers and fringes, know we come to handle business. When you see them beers and fringes, know we come to handle business.
Toronto, that means Israel, rise, wake up. All the lost sheep of the house of Israel, you Israelites, everybody under the sound of my voice, if you're a black, Latino, and a so-called Mexican, you are the children of Israel. We're calling all you guys to wake up and come back to the laws, the statutes, and commandments that our God, the Most High, has given us, and only us, throughout all the earth.
Bring it out!
Let's look at all the world that's going on, all in the world, all throughout the world, what's going on. Tell me you want to be a part of that. No. The God of the Bible is showing you a very clear difference between us and the world. Let me get Romans, who's reading for me? We're about to show you that God put a difference between the Israelites, his chosen people, and everybody else that's on the world. And you can see that by the way the world is going today. Romans 12 and 2, tell me when to get it. We out here on the corners and we just going by and letting our people know who might care, who might want to know about such things, that we have a work to do. And our work is to come out here and teach you brothers what thus saith the Lord. But here's Paul in the New Testament. Here's the Apostle Paul in the New Testament telling you what time it is. Let's get it. This is the book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. By the renewing of your minds is the way that you don't get conformed to the ways of this world. The ways of this world is wicked. Homosexuality in the churches, in the pastor, in the pulpit. First husbands, first ladies laying down with debauch, all kinds of abomination in the churches, stealing, theft, lies, blasphemy in the churches, in the houses that are supposed to be houses of God.
Bring it out!
So-called learning. So we come out here and teach you that there is a difference between them and us. God put a difference. They don't want there to be a difference. They like the ways of this world. That's why they teach you the things that they teach you in these churches. They don't teach you what thus saith the Lord. They teach you what you want to hear. They teach you what you want to hear, so you come back to them. You come back to them, you give them money. They want your money. They don't want your spirit to be right with the Most High Father. That's what we want. Read that again, Chapter 12 and verse 2.
Start at 1,
This is the book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 1. I beseech you, brethren, therefore, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice. We're supposed to make our bodies a living sacrifice. We come out here to teach you, brothers and sisters, how to make yourself a living sacrifice to the Most High God. You have to learn these things. You can't just go about doing it the way you think you want to do it and just give it up to God like he accepts that. God does not just accept anything. That's what you're told in those houses of learning called the Christian churches these days where you go to. They tell you come as you are. And the problem is with it, they let you stay as you are because they're not teaching you nothing that's needful for your soul. Tell them what's needful for their soul, Keep reading. Holy, acceptable unto God. You gotta be holy. That's the only thing he accepts. He accepts what's holy, not what you are now. But you can make a decision and tarry not to come to the Lord, and that's the way through these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's how you come back to the Lord and present yourself holy. I'm gonna show you some keys on how to be holy right now. Actually, keep going to say Romans 7 and 12.
Bring it out!
We're going to go to some keys to show you what it is to be holy. First of all, we're going to talk about holiness. What is it? What is holy? Shalom, got the bishop on the scene. Shalom. All praises. Got that? Come on. This is the book of Romans, chapter 7 and verse 12. Wherefore the law is holy. The what? The law is holy. One more time. Wherefore the law is holy. It's the law that holy. How you doing, sis? All praise. Good to see y'all here with your kids. Listen and hear this word, hear this word. It's the law, all praises. It's the law that makes you holy. The law is holy. The law that you've been told about in these churches and these houses of so-called learning that's been done away with. They don't want to keep it. You don't need to keep it. You can't keep it. It's impossible. Well, guess what? We out here to tell you that's the only thing that can make you holy. And what? And wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just and good. Was then that which is good made death unto me? Salah. Stay right here. Go one verse up. The law is holy and the commandment. The law is holy and the commandment is holy and just and good. That's the point we want to get at. Right? Because it's our duty not only to give you guys the law, but make sure that you guys hear what we're saying, that you observe the law, right? So the first thing we break it down, letting you know, the pastors in the church, they lied to you. We out here to come to tell you the truth. The law is not done away. It's never been done away. The book of Malachi tells you that God is a God that does not change, so why would his instruction towards you change? If the instruction that we broke was what God has jacked up in the first place. Don't make sense. Let's go to Deuteronomy 6 and 25. Let's read that. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6 and verse 25. And it shall be our righteousness. Our what? Our righteousness. Righteousness, come on. If we observe to do all these commandments. We must observe to do all the commandments of God. In order to observe the commandments, we must humble ourselves to understand the commandments, allow ourselves to be taught the commandments. Hey sister, it's okay to realize that, hey, that Christian church we grew up, they taught us lies. It's okay, it hurt, but we gotta accept the truth and humble ourselves to come into understanding like, okay, that's the truth, that's not the truth, so what is? We gotta observe the law. Let's not let this silence pass and I want you to get it. All right, go ahead, Bob. This is the book of Acts, chapter 8 and verse 29. Then the Spirit said unto Philip, go near and join thyself to this chariot. And Philip ran hither to him. All right, so the Spirit of the Lord led the prophet of the Lord to a man. He saw reading the book. He was reading the book. The Spirit of the Lord said, go over there and stand by him. Let's see what happens. And Philip ran hither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah. And so he was in the book of Isaiah. The prophet of the Lord discerned this. So the prophet said, hey, go over there and see what he's reading. He looked over there and saw that he was reading out of the book of Isaiah. Let's see what happens next. And said, understandest thou what thou readest? You understand what you're reading, brother? And he said, how can I except some man should guide me? And he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him. There you go. So the prophet was led of the Lord to see. The prophet of the Lord was led to see that this man was inquiring truthfully of the book. He wanted to know what this thing is all about. Some of you brothers and sisters, you go to these places, but you really don't know what this book is all about. So it's on you to take it upon yourself to really search and see what's in here. We the men of the Lord, we led by God to find those who have a heart for this, and they say, okay, what is this? And we come nigh unto you to ask you, brothers and sisters, dost thou understand what thou readest? Do you brothers and sisters really understand what's in this book? The honest answer, if it's no, then that's a good thing. Be honest and humble yourselves and allow yourselves to be taught. Allow yourselves to realize, hey, the things that I grew up on, the things that I was taught since the youth up, hey, it's cracks in it. Hey, it's coming out throughout the earth, throughout the world, and all through eyewitness accounts that this thing is some BS, this is some nonsense, this church madness and nonsense that's going on in here. I grew up that way. I grew up in a church. But I realized the nonsense that's in there, I had to get up out of there. That's the first thing you got to do. Recognize it and just get up out of there. You don't want to be a part of that. Because judgment is coming onto each and one of those houses of so-called learning called the churches.
Bring it out!
You don't want to get swept up in that flood, Flammy, let me tell you. I know it's scared. Trust me, I've been through it. I grew up with it. I know it's scared to hear something that you didn't know and realize, hey, that goes against everything that I stand for. But you gotta search within yourself and ask, do you stand for the truth or do you stand for what is going on around you? Do you stand for the truth or do you stand for what's popular? Well, I mean, what is it gonna be? Because the world, hey man, we already read Romans 12. Don't be conformed with the world. We know the way this world is going. Why would you want to attach yourself to that? Come out of her, my people. This is how you do it. Come on. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 7. Listen up. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge. Okay, come on. What else? And they should seek the law at his mouth. The what? They should seek the law at his mouth. Brothers and sisters, if you want to observe the law and do right, if you go through this book sincerely and truthfully and looking at it and say, hey, it's something to this. I'm trying to understand it. I know where I'm from, where I come from, where I'm at. Maybe right now at this moment, I'm not getting the understanding. I see madness and a whole bunch of hell going on around me. But you sincere about it, come out of her first of all, and then come and inquire about the prophets. We on every street corner. We on YouTube. Come and listen to us. We True Nation Israelite congregation out here in Los Angeles. But we're telling you, we're the priests of the Lord, and from our lips are coming knowledge. And what else? After knowledge. For he is the messenger of the Lord. After knowledge, the law. And they should seek the law at his mouth. The law is what you should be looking for. When you're pouring through this book and you're endeavoring to get understanding, but you don't understand, you look for somebody for understanding. And they should be telling you what? For he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts. God, we're the messengers of the Lord of hosts, but the law should be coming from our lips. That's what's knowledge. My brother got a precept he want to bring out.
So who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
That's right, man. That's what Malachi 2 and 7 is going to do. We the ones that's standing up in these last days against evil and all unrighteousness. Bring it out! We the ones that's going into the churches and calling out wickedness when we see it. We the ones that's pleading with the people and telling them, hey, wake up! Y'all Israel, this place is going to be destroyed, and if you don't come out, you're going to be destroyed right along with her. Come out! Wake up! We the people. We the priests of the Lord. Bring that out one more time, Mark. That was powerful. I'm gonna wait for my brother to get it again. He went away from it. We're gonna get right back to it. How you doing, sister? You having a blessed day? All praises. Listen to that.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
You ever wondered that question, sister?
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
All the evilness in the world. How many people you see standing up talking against it? All right, let's see.
Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Nobody doing the work. We the ones doing the work. Shalom, brother. We the ones, sister. Look us up. True Nation Israelite congregation. We the ones doing the work. We the ones out here telling the people knowledge. Knowledge that's needful for you. Knowledge. Hey, good seeing you, Julius. Hey, you coming through? All right, all praises, man. Come through, brother. We the ones. All right, sister, you be blessed. God bless you, sis. We the ones coming out and teaching you what thus saith the Lord, giving you knowledge that's valuable to you, which is the law. That's what you should desire. That's what you should hunger for. Why? Because that's what's going to help you escape the judgment that's coming. We all know it. Hey, brother, elder, brother, in the Corvette, do you feel something is coming to this place? Something bad is coming? I'm talking to you. You don't want to engage? It's all good. Does anybody out here feel, besides us, in the spirit, that something bad is coming? Nobody? All right. That is just us. So I'm going to go ahead and prophesy to this wind, and we're going to keep getting at it like we've been getting at it. Go give me that Isaiah 8.
That's right.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 8 and verse 20. To the law and to the testimony. If they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. If you're not speaking to the law and to the testimony, there is no light in them. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hey, sister. I'm going to get you in a second. Hey, sister, with the kids, have you ever heard of the testimony? You never heard of the testimony? All of you years, the Old Testament too, I got a testimony. Nobody, do you know what it is? You don't know what it is? Okay, let me break it down for you. What is the testimony, right? Because it says to the law and to the testimony. So we out here giving our people the laws, but what is the testimony? Let me get Psalm 19 and 7. All right? I'm going to show you, I'm going to break it down real good for you. The testimony is the witness. Sister, you hear me? All right. So the sister hearing, so what she's doing right now is bearing witness that the prophets of the Lord are out here giving the word. She's receiving this word. That's the testimony.
That's
Let's
right.
find out. 19 and 7. Salaki. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 19, verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. Say that one more time. The law of the Lord is what? Perfect. No, it's abolished. Perfect. No, it can't do nothing for you. It is perfect. Nah. I was told that the law of the Lord, it can't save you. But it do what? The law of the Lord is perfect. And do what? Converting the soul. The law of the Lord is perfect, and that's what converts your soul. The very people who've been in charge of you, shepherding you, teaching you what's supposed to be thus saith the Lord, we're telling you exactly what's harmful for you. Telling you exactly what's going to get you destroyed. We out here telling our people to wake up, see what's going on. There's a ditch at the end of that road. Get off that path. Come into this path. This is the Lord's way.
Bring it out.
Where am I? Isaiah 8:16.
Right? Hey, my man Judah's lit, bro. Hey, man, you better come through, man. Did he get an address? Hey, come through, man. And don't hop out of traffic, guy.
No, we the Lord.
All
No,
praise.
we the Lord. Shalom.
Shalom, bro. Hey, the spirits is out here, man. The spirits is most definitely out here, but you know the spirit of the Lord is what's going to maintain, is what's going to come on top. You know what I'm saying? So we just got into the law. The law is perfect, converting the soul. It's the testimony, and that's the testimony. That is the witness in this book that the law, the same thing they told you to abolish, is what was actually meant to design to save you this whole entire time. Let's get more proof on that. Let me get Isaiah 8:16. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 8 and verse 16. Wind up the testimony. Seal the law among my disciples. Seal the law among my disciples. The people who this really means something to, who've committed their lives to learning and coming out and preaching and teaching the people the laws of God, that's who the testimony is sealed with and bounded with. Listen to them, Malachi 2 and 7. From the priest's lips shall come knowledge. Come on, finish reading that out. And I will wait upon the Lord that hideth his face from the house. So finish it, wait. From the house of Jacob, and I will look for him. So we the house of Jacob, we the house of Israel.
That's me.
So we the house of Jacob, we the house of Israel. We're the ones that got the testimony. The law and commandments is sealed with us. We bringing them to you so you can learn what to do. But you're supposed to hearken unto it. It's supposed to be something in you that pricks your heart like, yo, what them brothers out there are saying is right. Because this is all the testimony. Whether you like it for being here or not, y'all all bearing witness right now that we're giving you, brothers and sisters, the truth. So something is going to be buried deep inside your spirit like a seed, and that's going to come out and reveal that them brothers was right the whole time. And then you're going to realize that, hey, man, you're going to know that a prophet was among you. But let me get this right now because I'm short on time. Let me bypass that actually.
Let me go and get 2 Timothy 1:7.
I'm a little short on time.
You got what I'm saying? 1 and 7?
1 and 7.
Oh, 1 to 10.
I'm a little short on time right now, but listen, I wanted to go into the war that's coming. There's a war coming. Hey, Shalom, sister, there's a war coming, right? Judgment is coming to America. Our people are asleep out here. We're trying to arm and equip our people with what to do, what's knowledge. We already showed you what's knowledge, the laws of God. But you gotta come out and the laws of God is gonna teach you what to do to get prepared for war. But bypass that, just to let you know who we are, bring it out. This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 1 and verse 7. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear. We not scared about what's coming. A lot of these people, they scared, they're fearful, they're hiding their money, they're trading their stocks, they're cashing out, they're preparing for what's coming, they're gonna bunker down. We not scared about what's coming. Why? Because we know the truth, and we know we come out on top at the end. Keep reading. But of power and of love and of a sound mind. Power and love and a sound mind. Be not thou therefore ashamed of the testimony of our Lord, We're not ashamed of the testimony. We're not ashamed to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We're not ashamed to be out here singing with our beards and our fringes. And we know we're about to get persecuted for real soon. We're not ashamed. We're not scared because we got the Spirit of the Lord in us. We the men of the Lord in these last days that the Lord said he's going to rise up in the last days to show the people their transgressions. We're going to show you people what thus saith the Lord to the last breath. And that's all I got to say about it. Palm Yasharala.
Warm Yasharala.